some stuff's been happening here on Zach's workshop. Mostly just scrap stuff. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to film. I'm working Monday to Friday down in Toronto on the subway. I'm doing 10-hour days plus 4 hours a day in traffic. So by the time I get home, I'm dead tired. And I leave in the morning at 4:30 a.m. to be on the job site for 6:30 a.m. So this is the first time my truck's been running in probably 2-3 weeks. I actually had to boost it. So we have a Santa Fe. Motor's locked up, so she's going to be off to scrap tomorrow. I don't start work until 2 p.m. tomorrow, so I'm hopefully going to take this car into scrap and maybe this one, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have time for it because I got to go pick up a car for a buddy and take that in. The Santa Fe I bought, motor not running, brakes were seized, tires were good, but I couldn't sell any parts off it because every panel's got a dent. I pretty much just took the cats out of it and going to be sending her over the scales. Nothing I could really do for it. The Ford Taurus, you guys know that I was excited to take this into a demolition derby, but if you take a look, there's a whole bunch of beat up marks on it. There was an off-road race at a place I know, and I was going to take a different car I bought because a buddy asked me to borrow this one. So I bought a different car to go, but I ended up having to work, so I couldn't run that car. But my buddy ran this one. He said it was very fast, he had lots of fun, but very early on he took a driver's side axle shot, which actually broke the axle and bent the tie rod, as you can see. Not super bad, but that was enough to take this car out of the demolition derby with one shot. Now the frame still looks straight. No, it's not bent down. No, it's not kinked anywhere. It's just a flat tire on the front and good tires on the back. It kind of looks like it's aiming down. I still would have really liked to see how this thing did in a demolition derby, but unfortunately to me, it's just scrap now. Motor, none of the motor mounts broke, nothing like that, but again, it was just one shot to the tire. Overall, the car was very rusty. For a 2008, it was pretty rusty. The sheet metal on the doors looks crazy thin. Like that's just ripped wide open. You can see like just how rusty this car was, right? So it would have been nice to keep it for a demolition derby, but honestly, if it did this bad in a small off-road race, I don't really think that it would be very good in a demolition derby. Now, this car here I bought, my friend works at a Mercedes dealership. Somebody came in and traded in a 98 Cavalier for a Mercedes-Benz 2020. So that's probably the biggest trade-up I've ever seen in my life. Again, this was the car I was going to run, but because I got called to work, because I'm still doing 7 days a week worth of work, my buddy actually ran this car bone stock. If you guys can tell, the computer is still in the factory location for this car. So that's how stock this was. And all the glass is still in it. They just had to take out the headlights, front and rear bumpers, and that's about it. This thing only had 130,000 kilometers on it. So it was just a baby, just a wee baby. But one back end shot, and this is what happened to it. There was pretty much no frame rails on the back of it. So one hit and the whole back end is gone. I can't even open it to get in there and take a look. But what ended up taking him out as well, he got a driver's side front tire shot and he bent the K-frame and pulled out the axle. But on the bright side, he said he did try to blow it up. And I was like, don't do that. But it does still run. It does still run, come on. So we will be doing an out of oil video on this thing. So we'll be seeing how long this thing lasts without oil. My buddy's coming to take the stereo out of it. So the stereo will be going. But I'm happy it still runs. Wind this window up. There we go. Yep. So that's pretty much what's been going on here. The truck is my cousin's. He's storing here because I got a 2010 Hyundai Elantra, and he wanted to drive it because he's been driving back and forth to the city. So we left his truck here and took the Hyundai. But yeah, I know you guys are not really digging the 2JZ videos. A lot of you guys are asking me, when am I going to be to a derby? And honestly, that is when there is a demolition derby. When I can cross the border and go to the US, when this COVID stuff stops interfering with our day-to-day lives. Like I can't even go to a restaurant and eat food inside the restaurant. Every day, every Friday on my job site, I gotta go and get a COVID test just to make sure I'm allowed back on the job site on Monday. It is getting out of hand. And 2021 is kind of being a crappy start to a year. Oh, and to kick it all off, I don't know if you guys know this, but I kind of crashed my sled, and I've been in a lot of pain for the last 2.5 weeks. So I'm still in a lot of pain, and I haven't had any time off work to kind of recuperate, but I'm happy to get some content for you guys. Trust me, I'm trying everything I can. As soon as there's a demolition derby that I can go to and film for you guys, I will go there and film it. You guys are asking me to fix my pre-rans. I've already done that. I've already fixed all my pre-rans. You guys are telling me to build new cars. I want to build new cars, but if I don't know the rules, I don't know really where to build them to. One of the biggest companies here in Ontario that has been open, I think from the 60s, I think it was 1967 or something like that, has just closed down because of COVID. They are no longer open. So farewell Thrill Show. That was one of the shows I really liked running. I got a lot of Thrill Show trophies, and there were awesome rules, and they're kind of fun to build to and drive to. So unfortunately, with Thrill Show gone, that is another derby company which has bit the dust. But who knows? We'll be trying to build some stuff as soon as I find some rules and places I can take them to. But right now, we just got to clear out some of this scrap. And a couple of you guys are probably wondering why I have a BMW over there. And again, I bought a car with a blown transmission. It is not worth putting into a demolition derby. I've already sold quite a bit of parts off of it. But yeah, like keeping you guys informed with what cars I have and what I'm doing. So thanks for watching, everybody. As soon as I'm able to build some derby cars, you guys know I will be. Take care. See you guys back here later on Zach's Workshop.